What up, guys? Caterpie2CG here. Today, doing a deck profile of the regionals winning and second place Espeon Garbodor deck profile. Funny story about this. I actually just built this when day one of Portland. I was watching, I believe it was Peter Kika versus Daniel Altavilla, and it was Hoopa versus Bulu, and I had also watched a match with like Buzzrock and Sylveon or something like that, and I was like, wow. Of the 4 decks I've seen, this wrecks 3 of them, and doesn't have a terrible matchup against the 4th. This must be a pretty good deck right now. I hadn't even heard of this deck being really good since, like, Collinsville. And then I checked back on day 2, and it was I missed everything but, like, the finals. And, it was 2 Espeon Garbodor decks, and I was like, huh, I chose well. But yeah, so this deck won and got second place. It was also the first and second seed of the top 8. And I think also first or second seed going in the top 32. But I'm not sure. So there's 4 Trubbish. Something that I don't like, I usually prefer to play 3 Trubbish in this build of Garbodor, but Xander and Colter played 4. And then 2 Garbodor with Trash Lynch, so that you can do more damage based on the number of items your opponent's played. Super strong attacker, and it's only 1 prize card. This is also a good counter against Hoopa decks because they do play a lot of items. So it does counter quote Hoopa. And so does Garbotoxin. If it has a tool, it locks up abilities, and it's pretty awesome. A 2-2 Espeon line. This is like the only thing that I would definitely change about this list is, and I've done this with my deck, is I dropped a Trubbish for a 3rd Eevee. Just, like, I don't know why, but I like having the 3rd Eevee and don't like having the 4th Trubbish. But that's just my personal opinion. I haven't won regionals. I haven't even done well at regionals ever. Mind you, I've only been, like, 3. But, still. 4. I've been a 4. 2 Espeon. This is the main attacker for the most part. Has a Psybeam attack, which does 30 and confuses them. That's a pretty good attack once they've evolved to use, so they can't really get out of it unless they Guzma. But then, like, they're confused, so they only have a 50% chance of actually being able to attack you. Then there's Psychic, which does 60 and 30 more for each energy they have. It does not include your energies. So, it does 120 if they have a DCE, which is pretty good damage. And then it has Divide GX, which I don't really use that much, where you put 10 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. I haven't really found a way that's useful, except essentially using it as a Tapu Koko, and putting 20 to everything that needs 20, and then, like I won't kill something that I don't need to, so I'll put the extra, like, 20 damage on something that I need damage on. I play weirdly, so I probably play it very wrong. 1 Tauros GX. This is very good against Zoroark GX because they hit Tauros, then you KO them with Mad Bull in return. So, yeah. 1 Drampa GX. Righteous Edge is pretty good because it discards a special energy. Berserk is pretty good because it hits for 180 with a Choice Band. And then Big Wheel's good because it unbricks you and it gives you a new hand. And a lot of people say that it's bad because they'll end you. But if you're using it solely because you have a bad hand and you need to get out of that bad hand, then them ending you, you still accomplish the same goal of getting a new hand. It doesn't feel as good when they end you because you just wasted a GX attack to basically ask your opponent to end you, but still. 3 Lele's, you mainly want to use the attack Wonder Tag to get things like Brigette into play, so that you can get your Eevees and Trubbishes. One thing I didn't mention is that this Eevee has Energy Evolution, so you can actually evolve an Espeon on your first turn, and that's pretty good if you get it going second. I wouldn't advise going second with this deck, but if you do go second, that's the thing that happens to be pretty good. 4N, just draw support in general. For Guzma's super good to make your opponent switch. Make you switch so that you don't get stuck. Especially because, like, they can put up your Garbodor, and if it has a choice band or something, instead of a float stone, you're kind of stuck. But then you can just Guzma out of it. 3 Cynthia and 3 Sycamore, just draw support. Just getting more cards is good. 1 Brigette to get your Pokemon out faster. Like Trubbish and Eevee. Sometimes Tauros or Drampa. 2 Paralysis to limit the amount of damage that is coming down with Zoroark GX. It can also sometimes limit the amount of damage that they do with Grass, Fire, and Water Pokemon if you want to do that, but I generally find that that's pretty pointless. 4 Ultra Ball, just to get out your Pokemon. 4 Choice Band, not only to boost your damage with Espeon and Garbodor, but it also acts as a tool to activate Garbotoxin. Not the ideal tool to play on it, but we do have 4 Float Stones, which is a tool that you normally want to play on Garbodor with Garbotoxin, so that if they try to stall, you can just retreat. We also do play 2 Field Blower, so if you find yourself like, oh, I have a Choice Band to Garbodor and I don't have a Guzma, I need to discard the Choice Band and put on a Float Stone, you can do that. It's also for discarding things like your opponent's Paralysis, so that you can Paralysis them, and things like their Choice Bands and Fury Belts, so that they aren't like killing you as fast. 1 Super Rod to shuffle things like energies and sometimes your Pokemon back in the deck. I use it for both. 4 DCEs to power up Psychic and Mad Bull and other stuff. 7 Psychic Energies so you can power up another other attacks. So this is the deck that won Portland Regionals. It's pretty cool. And yeah, leave a like and subscribe to Caterpie DCG for more deck profiles like this. And yeah, peace out.